You want to deal with these problems? You want to be poor like me? My boy just bought his first flip. Because you know, when you big business, the man said, I want more than market value. Are you crazy? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 9:30 in the morning. I am rolling into the office. I am feeling good. I've had tremendous amount of sleep. I have a little cortado over here, and we got a lot of things happening today. And to be honest with you, I'm just giving you a heads up on this vlog. Today is an office day. We should, theoretically, short of leaving for lunch, we're gonna be cooked up here all morning. But do you know what's crazy? These are the days that may be the most funny. We're gonna cold call. We're gonna get into some meetings. All right, we're gonna try to get a line of credit. A lot of good business things that actually make us money. Fun fact, when I'm in the field, right, when I'm looking at houses and shit like that, that's not really what makes the money. Hours at this desk is what makes the money. But that's not sexy, because nobody wants to spend hours at the desk. It's okay. I'll do it because I like to get rich. If you're enjoying the vlog, you make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. And the next time you'll see me is when the videographer shows up. So the quality will be 10 times better. See you in a sec. All right, so a lot of things happening in the business. One of which, I just handling this over my phone, is cleaning services. It is a hustle, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to clean your house, $80. You want to clean an office space that's smaller than your house, $200. Makes no sense. Also, it's like I'm moving my house and I'm moving my office. So it's like half my things I don't even have. In the last vlog, y'all saw me pack up all my things. So we're slowly making things happen. But this is my old vlog camera. If you ever want to film on something small. Now, my OG system is called a to-do list. And if you guys have watched the vlogs before, you know every morning I start with a to-do list, all right? Some things we've already done. Check on ComEd bills. So I never check my utilities. I'm a big fan of charge me all the late fees. When I sell the house, I'll pay whatever I gotta pay, right? And that's just how I've been doing it, which is not a big deal when you have like 5 or 7 flips, right? Or 10. When you have 30 and then you're paying, you know, late bills, a few $100s here, a few $100s here, real quick you end up spending like an extra $8,000 that you maybe should have never spent, right? So one of the things I noticed this morning is my ComEd bill, which is electric, on one of my properties was $430 this month. Huh? For who? Are there roasting marshmallows in there? Because something ain't right. And this is a property that's been vacant. This is the one that you saw 2 vlogs ago. It was poop everywhere, right? That one's been empty, but they left the heat on absolute max. And it's electric. It's electric heat. So I told my guy to go out there and shut that shit down. I'd rather have the pipes burst than do that, to pay this fee again. So we're gonna check on that comment. We have another bill of $322. I don't remember what that's for. So we're gonna get to the bottom of that. Thing is, I wasn't even gonna argue about this. Just give me the receipts. But now you wanna be cute? Here's what happened. This lady hits me up because the washing machine was broken. And then she had to do 3 loads to dry up her clothes, right? So it's $1.50 a load. So let's call that $10 was spent on her laundry, okay? She wants that reimbursed. On top of that, she went and bought, and then she went to a different laundry machine, washing section. Then she wants me to reimburse her for that too because she had to leave. And then she went and bought salt on her own because she's been complaining that no one's been salting the driveway. Well, we've been salting the entire place. Just not at like crack of dawn, 6 o'clock in the morning, you know? And I pay for a service to do that. So at first I was like, sure, give me the receipts and I will get you the reimbursement ASAP. And she hits me with, I don't have a receipt for salt. I know we discussed this before, but why not keep a bucket in the laundry room? Question mark. Why not leave? Why not leave? Because you're paying $11.50, you should be paying $14. Why not leave, okay? If I wasn't selling this building, I would kick your ass. Now I'm getting angry, okay? You want to be a landlord? You think this is a good idea? Stupid.
You're selling your properties?
Fuck yeah, you want to buy them? You want to deal with these problems? You want to be poor like me? Get you a rental property, bro. Even people I talk to, like a guy I know that has 1,000 doors, right? He's like, you're selling your properties? I'm like, yeah, bro, this rental shit is bullshit. Like, I'd rather just invest in my business. You know what he got back to me? He goes like, well, yeah, if you don't have a job and you have a business, you should always build your business and then buy rentals later on.
Yeah.
I was like, that's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
But not these dumbass gurus on the internet. Get a house hack. We'll finish our story because I'm going to be on hold for a minute. Long story short, rentals don't work. That's going to be our topic for today, actually.
So I shouldn't buy any rentals?
You should absolutely not be buying rentals unless you're trying to save on taxes.
That's the only good reason.
That's the only good reason. So you evaluate at the end of the year, like around like September.
Yeah.
You're like, cool, what's my tax bill going to be? Do I just want to pay that or rather have an asset, right? And then you make a decision from there. So when you don't track your expenses, you close out and you pay all the investors and you have profit share. What you realize is I paid an extra $325, but that should be 50-50 split. but it's not because the guy in charge of doing the numbers didn't do the numbers. Get that taken care of while I already had it loaded up. So I have $2,500 in escrow for a flip that I was supposed to buy, that we found out the person passed away, that we had a power of attorney for. So that power of attorney is completely useless. I almost got caught up in a web of lies that I didn't even know about, right? So now we have to go and figure out who the owners are and get the, what do you call it? Something airship, something like that. I'm gonna let the attorneys handle all that. And then eventually we'll buy the damn house, right? But in the meantime, I just have $2,500 holding. It is what it is, you know? I still don't know how to handle this with this tenant situation. It's like, do I want to create a problem? No. So it's like, why does it keep asking me to sign it? Here we go. Okay. So I have someone coming out to fix the washing machine ASAP. I apologize for the delay on this matter. Okay, yes, we do need receipts for everything. We're running a business and have investors. How you gonna buy the salt at the end of winter though? Every time I get angry. It's February 25th. It is 52 degrees outside, guys. Let me know if you like these standing in the desk vlogs, by the way. Go, baby. Let's go. It's all about psyche of the individual, right? I don't want you to be my enemy, but I want you to know, hey, I'm gonna give you what you need, but don't fuck with me. It's like I'm giving you what you need, but I'm fully aware of the situation, right? That is very important because if somebody gets what they want, but because they think you're a sucker, they're gonna ask you for a lot more the next time. But if somebody gets what they want, but you make it clear to them, listen, I'm giving this to you because I don't want to deal with the bullshit, but don't you ever get it twisted. I know that this is bullshit. Mi amor.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
When you guys bought this house here in Woodstock, like I'm assuming you had to get like a transfer stamp and shit like that. Did they inspect the house beforehand?
We have no idea, bro.
Because I just walked in and I told them, I gave them the spiel. I was like, listen, I just bought a house. Like, I'm not touching mechanical, nothing structural is changing. Like, everything is staying exactly the same. Like, I'm just doing drywall and cosmetics. And she said that I don't need to pull a permit for that.
Okay.
She said the only thing that triggers a permit is if we're moving anything electrical or plumbing. And we're like, literally, bro, like we're not doing any of that. Like, everything is staying exactly as is.
I pull permits or do I not pull permits? $1 million question. Every job we get, of course we pull permits. So my boy just bought his first flip. Shout out to Alex, by the way. And he says that the title company did not hook him up. So I'm gonna show him what my hookup looks like and see if his hookup is similar to my hookup. Call it a day, okay? As you see, we paid all the closing costs, right? So whenever it says a debit, that's what you end up paying. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's what it is, right? So all in all, my title fees, bro, were like, so the escrow fee was $1,000, and then the title owner policy was $1,000. So all in all, with all the junk fees, I paid like $2,400 in title for both sides.
Seller and
That's
buyer.
a hookup.
Yeah.
This should have been like on the
5K.
5K easy.
Yeah.
5K easy on this one, but it wasn't, thank God, right? Because usually the settlement, there should be a settlement fee right here somewhere. Escrow fee, yeah, the escrow fee right here, right? That's usually $2,000. He got it down to $1,000. I got an even better deal. Because you know when you big business, give Joe a call. Like, hey, take care of my boy over here. Because if it wasn't for my boy, I wouldn't know you. That's true, bro. One thing I learned, bro, bigger is easier. Bigger is easier. So now it's like you can negotiate. That's why I said loyalty's out the goddamn window. Because except for when you were there from day one, of course we take care of them. But if you knew, if I meet you, the only value you could bring me is, can you lower my costs? Because we don't have a relationship. I don't know you. You don't know me. Can you lower my costs? If it's yes, then we can build a relationship. And then later on, you can juice it just a little bit. Poquito. All right, right now, so if you guys don't know, I get a lot of my own leads, like my own listings, my own flips. I find them myself off market. That's what I teach people how to do, link in the bio. And so we have to cold call that list. So I have a way where instead of having to call 1,000 people, I really only have to call 2-3 people of the most interested people because someone else is calling them. Hello, Howard?
Yeah.
This is Aram. I called you a couple of times last week, but I kept catching you at a bad time. This is about the house in Schaumburg you're looking to sell.
Yeah, what about it?
So, one, you're still interested in selling it, and two, when can I stop by take a look?
Call me next week. I've got tenants moving out this weekend, and then I'm going to be putting it on the market sometime after that, depending on what kind of work I need to do on it. So.
Gotcha. Are you going to stop by to see the house at all after the tenants move out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What day is that?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Now the key though is we need to follow up. Okay. This is my third time calling Howard here. Okay. Imagine. See, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, the callers don't work. I can't find a deal. Oh, nothing's working." When's the last time you called motherfucker 3 times? My new system is I literally just put a task. Like he said, call me Monday, so I'm put a task on my calendar because it's only one call. Boom. I gotta be like, yo, What's going on, brother? A lot of what people are like, how do you like keep up? Somebody was asking me, I said, how do you keep up with like all the content? It's like, it's very simple. I usually film what I'm doing. So as I do something in my business, it's just being filmed. So that makes it a little bit easier for me. So right now we're going to be cold calling anyway. Why not be on TikTok live? Now a lot of people get nervous about it, but I actually think it's a really good tool. Like one of the ways I improved my speaking was actually being live for like hours and hours and hours. Now, obviously the benefit of, what's going on here? Why is there a filter on me? So long story short, doing lives is very nice. I love doing them. Usually some questions come up and we always get to address them. So let's go. My name is Aram. I'm calling about the property you got on Springbrook Lane. You spoke to one of my team members. Sounds like you're interested in selling this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So it looks like, just to make sure they got everything right here, it's a 2-2 and it's vacant, right?
It's not vacant. It's currently rented.
Oh, it's currently rented. Okay. Is the lease coming due? Is it month to month? What's the situation there?
Lease end, I think, in August.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's fine. Is there, when do you think I'll be able to stop by and take a look at it?
Tell me when you want to. I have to talk to the tenant.
Okay. Let's see. You are in Gurnee. Actually, we'll be up north next week.
Before that, I want to know how much you will offer. If that offer is not up to what I am expecting, so we don't have to proceed.
That's completely fair. First, let's go with what are you expecting? Because I haven't seen the house. So I don't know what condition it's in and what even close to be offering you. So any blind offer I make is going to be very disrespectful. So you tell me what you're looking for. Is it market value? Or are you looking for, like, do you understand it needs work? Like, give me a little bit more information.
No, it should be more than market value because it got almost a quarter acre land. Even though it's a townhouse, it's almost like better than a single family house.
Is it a development opportunity, you think?
Pardon?
Would it be like you said it's more the market value for the land. Is there a development opportunity there, or it's just a big yard?
More than market value, it's a big yard, and it almost look like a single family home. And it's a one layer. It's very good for elderly people, and it's loved by elderly people. They have 2 bedrooms and 2 baths.
Okay, perfect. The man said, I want more than market value. Are you crazy? Because it's sitting on land? Follow up. He goes like, it's like a single family. I'm like, what you mean it's like a single family, dog? Buddy got a townhouse. I'm sorry. What land? What land? You don't own the land, okay? That's not your land. So if you're interested in mentorship through me, there's a link in the bio. You can schedule the same call and we could chat. Valerie. So we just got off the call. That was basically, if you're interested in the coaching program, and honestly, it's not for everybody. I get on a lot of phone calls where I just don't like the person sometimes. And I'm like, this person's not ready, or this person is not really gonna take it serious. And those calls go left. But then I'll get on, like, that was a really good call. She was able to make $56,000 as a realtor in her first year. That is an individual that is undoubtedly gonna be successful in doing what I teach, right? Because if you have the skills to make $56K as an agent, this is where I tell people all the time. If you could be successful, even remotely successful as an agent, you could be 10 times more successful as an investor, because what we do is a lot easier, we have a lot more control, and we have bigger profit margin. The only difference is we have higher risk. But if you have the right knowledge, then the risk is mitigated because you know what you're doing. Let me give you the knowledge, and then you can go make the money. That's it. That's it. We just filmed recording I call it the talking head video, and we were talking about me going to the gym late, and this commercial broker that I know set me up, so we're gonna call him. I don't know why he sent me to the gym at 7.
Give me 30 minutes.
The audacity. I'll wait. On the phone, or you want him to call me back?
No, I'm gonna call you back. I gotta go ahead and get fingerprints right now.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been brought to my attention that I forgot to eat again. So we're gonna go get some grub, figure out what it is, probably come back, eat it. I don't know what time it is. 2:09. Probably be back here around 2:45-ish. And then we have 2 more things to do today, which is upgrade all my spreadsheets, and then I have to lease that property for rent. That's what it is. So my new office is located where basically my high school is down the street. So this area I know when I was a kid, and we just left the pizza spot that I used to go to for off-campus lunch. Life always comes back full circle, and the same lady that was giving my cheese pizza is 16 years old, is 17 years old, 18 years old. It's the same lady giving my cheese pizza today, and because she owns the place, and that's why I'm a regular there. Always want to support a small business. She was basically mentioning like they had no orders except for mine, and I barely put an order, but I think I put an order for like 40 bucks, you know? So now I'm gonna put an order again Friday for another amount. Wow, that is a talent. Oh, we got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the office. About 2-3 hours to just mess around. We got electrical issues in my building. Again, why do I have a rental property? I'm so excited about selling it. Bro, give me 100,000, get it out the way. So, it is so nice though, to be poor 4 years ago and not be selling a building for $1 million and just settle for 100K payday. Anything is possible here in this fine country, ladies and gentlemen. As long as you're in the right vehicle, make the right decisions, you make the right connections, and you put in the right amount of effort. I didn't say a lot of effort, I said the right amount of effort. And that's different in any industry. Now, all right, ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday, pay attention. We are doing another local meetup, workshop, networking opportunity only for my coaching students. So if you're a student of mine, I'm inviting you, so I don't have to manually message you, to come through. We did 2 Fridays ago. I got you all pizza, I fed you, I taught you, and we had an opportunity to network and grow and learn from each other. So if you're interested in joining the program and being here, let me know. If you are already a student, invite is already there. Free, DM me, I'll get you all the details, all right? See you guys. You're not gonna say I'm handsome back?
You are.
That's right, okay, because you had me look confused there for a second. I need my pen. I have a quick question. Do you remember the receipt I sent you for, the receipt you sent me for the building? And like some of it was put on Angie's card?
It was only one of those transactions. You reimbursed me for the one that was like 570, or like 575, 28 or some shit like that.
Okay, cool. I just need to know which one that was because I'm doing my numbers because I haven't done any of my accounting. So, because I think I gave it to you in a check, right? It was part of the check.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So I just didn't want to double count for it. Well, it's about time you called me back.
I left you. I called you. You didn't pick up.
Yeah, because you know what? That's how I roll. You know, that's how I roll. Consider payback. My friend, you called me yesterday, said let's go to the gym at 7, and then you fell off the face of the earth. Oh my God.
But I did go twice today, so.
I mean, actually, I gotta thank you because you actually got me to the gym yesterday. So I didn't. I got my work done. A very productive day for me. So that's the only reason why I was calling you, just to give you shit.
Gotcha.
All right, folks, it is 3:44 p.m. We got a lot done today, and the to-do list is slowly crisping away. We posted content. We haven't talked to my accountant yet. We have basically 4 tasks to do, one of which is update all the figures for my building, which is what I'm doing right now. So literally the next 2 hours is going to be me sitting at this desk, getting all these numbers accounted for so that way we can actually get all the right digits together for the sale, talking to my accountant, listing a property for lease, and that's gonna be the extension of my day. And then 5 o'clock I go to dinner with my boy. We're done. I'll work out, watch a movie, go to sleep, and wake up. So if you want to learn how to invest in real estate, as usual, you'll know what to do. Links in the bio. At this point, there might be a lot of fakers on the internet. I just showed you my whole day. This is the real deal. If you want to learn from me, you want to build your business the way I did in the last year or so, happy to teach you, but I got the charge. It's $3,000. I don't want you to even schedule that call if you don't want to spend $3,000. Okay, I'm not in the business of wasting my time, respectfully. So, but if you are, we'd love to talk to you. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe. I still give you a lot of free value. Any question you ask me in the comments will be addressed and answered and responded to. All right? Take care. I'll see you next week.